Okay, I want to introduce someone to you, so I want to give you a little bit of background just so you understand just a little bit more of the thinking behind it. I'm going to introduce a new staff member, and so I'm going to introduce you to our new director of worship, but I want to give you a little bit of background. So over our history of our church, we have never had a full-time person in this role, which is very, very unusual for a church of our size, but we've been able to handle this position in a very limited part-time position over the years. Over the last couple of years, Ben Crawford has been our director of worship and has done a phenomenal job. He's the one who led worship today. Doesn't Ben do an incredible job? So as we were continuing to develop worship, one thing became clear to us is that we needed someone that could give more time toward it, just because we wanted to pastor our musicians well too. There's a precedent for this even in Scripture. King David trained all of his musicians well so that they could lead the people of God in worship. And so we wanted to hire someone full-time that could give that type of attention, not just to our current worship teams, but to also develop worship teams for our younger ministries, youth ministry, and even one day the children's ministry. So I did what was logical. I went to Ben after praying about it and said, Ben, will you take this position? And Ben, who I absolutely love, Ben did not take the position, so don't get too excited for just a second, okay? But I went to Ben, and this is why I very much respect him. He prayed about it and came back to me and said, Matt, I just don't feel led to take this position. He said, I want to be clear. I am 100% behind our church. I support it. I'm going to still be a part of the worship team, but I don't feel led to take this position, but I think you need to go and find someone who can, and I'm going to support them 100%, and which I really respected his integrity in that whole process. And so he encouraged us, and we went and we started a national search. We hired a company that does this, that finds positions for churches, and we received applications they received all of them and then gave us a final list of 6 or 7. And the ones that we received, we had people from California, from Florida, from Ohio, from different areas. And after looking over these as pastors, all of our pastors were together, we looked over them, we prayed over them, we talked with some individuals, and then we invited one person to come and to lead worship with us, and his name is Michael. And Michael has been with us recently a couple of times. So if you saw that person on stage and you're wondering, who was that guy is Michael, okay? And so after having him a part of our with us on Sunday, but also we had him come in throughout the week, and we spent multiple days with them. Some was interviews, some was just fun. We went to a movie with them, we just hung out, we had dinner at my house. I wanted to get to know the person more than the talent, and what we discovered was the personality and the integrity matched the talent. So he has high talent, high integrity, absolute perfect fit. He's highly relational and highly sarcastic. So he absolutely fits our staff culture. And so we made an offer to him if he would come on to be our director of worship, and he excitedly accepted. And so I want to introduce you to him and his fiance, Gina. So will you guys come now? We make them feel welcome as they come. And so he's joining our staff this week. They moved in this past weekend because they're not married. She's not joining him right now. She'll be joining him in August after they get married. And so we are very excited about it, but I want to give Michael an opportunity just to greet you.
And hey guys, we just want to say thank you so much. And for the brief time that we've been here, we've already fallen in love with this church and this community. We've already gotten in trouble in this community for being too noisy in our apartment with all of our crazy family helping us move in. We just want to say thank you for just such an incredible welcome, and I'm extremely excited to get to know you guys over the upcoming years and just be a part of your community. It's an incredible thing to open up the doors like you guys have, and we just want to say thank you.
Awesome. Now, when are you guys getting married? What's the actual date?
August 23rd.
August 23rd. So let's make them feel welcome one more time. Guys, welcome to the family. Love you guys.